Good morning. Today I am going to be doing a read aloud, and this read aloud is a ghost story. But it's not a scary ghost story. This is actually a pretty friendly ghost. This is Gustavo the Shy Ghost by Flavia Z. Drago. I want you to take a look at the cover of this story. What are some things that we see on the cover? I want you to think about all of those things that we just discussed about what we saw on the cover. So using that knowledge of what we can see on the cover, I want you thinking in your head, what do you think this story is going to be about? I want you to make a prediction. A prediction is like a guess. Just by thinking about the title of our story and the things that we see on the cover, what do you predict or what do you guess this story is going to be about? I want you to think about it for about 10 seconds. Give yourself some think time. And in just a moment, I want you to turn to an elbow partner and I want you to share your ideas with your elbow partner. Ready? Go. You're gonna have about 30 seconds. Go. Think this story is. I want you to keep that in your head as I read our story out loud and see if maybe that prediction was right or maybe if it was a little off. And it's okay. It's just a guess. It's just a prediction. Gustavo was a ghost. He enjoyed doing the normal things that paranormal beings do, passing through walls, making objects fly, and glowing in the dark. Well, almost nothing. Gustavo was secretly in love with Alma, the prettiest monster in town, but he also had a problem. Uh-oh. Why don't you thinking to yourself, what problem do you think Gustavo might have? Was so shy that some things felt incredibly difficult for him. And the worst part of it? I want someone to raise their hand and tell us what it means to be shy. If you're a shy person, what does it mean to be shy? Who can raise their hand and tell me? Yeah, you might be scared to talk to new people. Absolutely. So Gustavo's feeling very shy. Making friends was terrifying. Gustavo had never dared to speak to any of the other monsters. I want you to put your hand on your head if you can find Gustavo in this picture. Poor Gustavo. Some things are really hard for him because he's so shy. He doesn't ever talk to any of the other monsters. I want you to think of a time when you felt really shy. I want you to give me a quick thumbs up if you can think of a time when you've ever felt shy. If you don't think you've ever felt shy, that's okay. You can give me a thumbs down. I want you to turn and talk to a partner about a time that you felt shy. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Make sure both partners get to share. Go. I would like someone to share out a time when they felt shy. Thank you for sharing. Now I want you to think about that time that you felt shy. And I want you to think, did you do anything to overcome being shy? Did you do anything to help yourself when you felt shy? Gustavo is so shy, he can't even make friends. Maybe there's something that Gustavo can do to help make friends. What are some ideas that we have? So happy that he glowed. Oh, how he glowed. Who can raise your hand and tell us what is making Gustavo glow? Think of something that makes you glow. So Gustavo, one of Gustavo's favorite things, you guys are exactly right, was playing the violin. That's what's making him glow. Think of something that makes you glow. Remember what Gustavo wanted more than anything? Do you guys remember in the very beginning what he wanted more than anything? I want you to see if you can remember. And they never stopped loving him. Gustavo shared what he loved with all of the other monsters, and that's how he made friends. Do you think that's something that we should do? I want you to just be thinking about that. And that is the end of our story. So the reason that I chose this story is because we are in what month? October. Good. And there is a holiday that a lot of students here celebrate. Yes, it is Halloween. And I know around Halloween time, ghosts are something that we see a lot. So that's kind of the reason I chose the story, because it goes kind of right along with Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. And it fits right well with what we had just been talking about for about the past month, and that is Hispanic Heritage Month, because Gustavo is a Hispanic name, and he celebrates Day of the Dead. And all of those things that we kind of saw throughout the pictures have to do with like Hispanic culture and the Day of the Dead things. So I hope that you enjoyed our story. I want you to be thinking as you head back to class about a time when you had to make a friend. Maybe it was kind of scary, maybe not. What did you do when you had to make that friend? I want you to be thinking about that as you head back to class. Hope you guys enjoyed our story.